Hi everyone, this is Maurice Walker coming back to you again. I just wanted to talk about something that I actually blogged about on my website. If you haven't been on there, please pause this video, take a couple of minutes and just browse it. It's www.mauricewalker.org. I have a blog on there. I'll keep you posted about upcoming book releases, book events, things that's in my book. Once again, that's mauricewalker.org. Connect with me on Facebook, Maurice Walker, author, or on Twitter is at author Maurice W. But one of the things that I want to share with you is something that I call the motto, something that I think, well, I know that God is has placed in my spirit as the motto for the season, the theme, if you were. Um, and it's on my website as well. Is if God has given you the grace to go through it, then He has given you the grace to testify about it. Um, what we normally do as humans is we go through things and we don't talk about it. We don't say anything about it. And once God has brought us out, we praise internally. We praise alone. We don't testify to anybody. But there's people out there that need to hear your story. There's people out there that need to know that if God did it for you, He can do it for them. There's so much that God delivered me from, and I didn't know what it would. I didn't know that it would manifest, I guess you could say, because I knew deep down some of the sexual tendencies that I had, the habits with smoking and drinking and having sex, just sinful things. I just didn't know if I could really be delivered. But I knew what I saw myself. I knew what God was calling me to do. I knew that He would choose me to be delivered. I knew that's something that I wanted. Um, and I do believe in a, sorry about my phone. I do believe in supernatural, divine, um, deliverance where you don't have any feelings, any thoughts, any relapses. But that wasn't my testimony. I talked about it in my book. It's called I Used to Be, but Now I'm Not. Important things I learned during my deliverance process. It will be out in February. That's next month. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I did talk about in that book how there's two parts to that. It's a divine deliverance where your spirit man is freed, your spirit man is renewed, and your spirit man will convict you when you do certain things that normally it would not do. But after that supernatural deliverance, there's a process that needs to be walked out in the flesh. That's the natural deliverance, where you have to subject your flesh to the Spirit, to God's Word, to Him, and that's a process that took a while for me. Um, but the thing is, He has given me the boldness and the courage to speak about everything that I've been through. That's why I wrote this book. That's why the other books that I feel like He has placed inside of me, I'm diligently working to get my story out because God is not a respecter of person. If He delivered me, if He took me out of the hand of the enemy, if He protected me, provided for me, watched over me, made sure that even when I was deep in sin, He had His hand on me. If He can do that for me, little old me, He can do it for you. So my prayer is that whatever you have been through, that you don't get silent. The enemy wants you to be silent. He will use shame and condemnation to get you um, to a place where you don't want to say anything because you're in fear. Um, when Adam and Eve sinned, it was the devil who told them that they was naked. The devil introduced shame and condemnation and embarrassment and fear, not God. That's not of God. So if you're in line, if He's brought you through something, it was for a reason. You're supposed to learn a lesson for everything that you go through. And after you learn a lesson, you're supposed to testify about it. Because, like I said, there's someone out there that needs to hear your story. There's someone out there that has been through the exact same thing that you're going through, but they don't think that no one else is going through it. Why do we think like that? I don't know. But If he did it for me, he can do it for you. If he did it for you, he can do it for anybody. He can do it for all of us because that's the type of God that we serve. So my prayer is that you um, seek his face, and pray for boldness and courage, that everything that you have been through, um, you can testify about it. You can help other people. Now, everybody is called to minister to somebody, at least one person you're supposed to testify to speak about. Because when you got saved, when you got delivered, when you got sanctified, when you got when he provided for you, when he protected you, he didn't do it just for you. He didn't do it just so you can keep quiet. He did it so you can tell other people about how great our God is, how wonderful our God is, how magnificent he is. Don't get silent. I guess that's the moral of this whole video, is don't be silent. Boldly testify, because you could be the determining factor on this earth that let someone know who Christ is and know what God can do on their behalf if they just submit to his will. So I love you guys. I thank you for the support, all the comments, and messages on Facebook and Twitter and on my website. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I used to be, but now I'm not. Will be out in February. That's next month. It's right around the corner, so please stay posted, stay connected. www.mauricewalker.org. On Facebook, just search Maurice Walker Author, and on Twitter it's at Maurice Author Maurice W. So I thank you for watching this video. Share it, spread the word, and I thank you in advance for that. And just remember, if God is giving you the grace to go through it, He's definitely giving you the grace to testify about it, and that's definitely my prayer for you. So everybody have a blessed night.